Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to do that, but very happy to make it short and brief. It comes from a few years ago, in fact pre-COVID. Three of us embarked on trying to do the apps of Birds of Zambia. Derek, Solomon, myself and Frank Willems. And suffice to say, after we produced that, COVID came on the scene, and we, at the same time, we did not have a moment really to launch that. And it was after that I realized that we needed a short pocket guide book, and I was introduced to the publishers in Strake, and they were very keen to do the project, and that too was developed. So this was developed a couple of years ago, but once again, because of the COVID story and everything like that, we never actually managed to do a launch. Claire and Adam very kindly asked us to join in on today's activities. Pleased as we are, to briefly explain the need for this booklet, I wanted to be termed the Common Birds of Zambia, but because of protocol and the way Strake are, they said no. And the reason being is that this little book cannot possibly hold all of Zambia's birds. Like the trees, we've got well over 780 odd species of birds in Zambia, and these you cannot compress into 80 words per bird. So not only was finding pictures a challenge, but compressing the same data for each species into 80 words and having something that's not going to bore the pants off anyone is really quite a challenge. Having said that, this little book is aimed at those guests that would arrive on an aircraft, perhaps that would come on a drive through Zambia, and it covers the whole of the common birds that you're likely to come across. If you chose to go for another book that was desperately needed, is a colourful field guide, which we didn't have yet. We only had very complicated atlas records and things. So you would have to go to what they call the birds south of the Sahara, and that's a monumental size volume, and it's really, for a non-birder, it's very scary to look at. It's you say, which did I see, and you just say, I don't know. So it's very simple. So we chose to produce this, and this is to complement the app. The app is sold through iStore and the Android people. We have no control over that, but if any of you do want to get a bit more involved in birding in Zambia, then it is a very useful digital application, and you can look it up. It comes under Birds of Zambia, and it's got a picture of the pitta. So as not to bore you anymore, please, a special thank you to Adam and Claire for allowing us in on this wonderful occasion, and congratulations on the booklet. I might add, our business revolves around safari guide training, and the publication of this, plus the Trees of Zambia, is going to a great extent to help to standardize the naming of both birds and trees in Zambia. Because for many years we've been only receiving field guides from south of the border, and of course with the birds they name them differently, and with the trees I'm sure that's been the case as well. So we now issue in our training these booklets to our students, and it has proved, certainly on the trees, on the bird side, a great boon already. Everybody is now working towards a common goal. So thank you very much indeed.